So almost every birder keeps a life list, which is just all the birds they've seen in their life, and or while they've been birding at least. And so a lifer is just a bird new for the life list. Well, we're at Carville State Wildlife Area, and we're going to be going on to Kinney State Wildlife Area and Hugo State Wildlife Area. And my goal was 4 lifers, but I already have 2, so I think we should go for 5. Yeah, so when I got out of the truck, right when we got here, I was walking over, and there was a female blue grosbeak right over here in this bush, the first of my lifers. And I walk over the lake, and right away I see 4 eared grebes, another lifer. So, good start for our 5. An eastern kingbird, right there on that dead tree. No, this is, the eastern kingbird is a bird I've only seen once, and that was quite a while ago. So it's not a lifer, but it's really cool. A while back I saw some cinnamon teals fly into here, and there's some blue-winged teals and some more. Really pretty ducks, the teals. They have blue stripes on their wings, you can see when they're flying, and the blue-winged teals have a white crescent, like a moon, on the front of their face. It's really cool. There's the blue grosbeak on the other side of those dead bushes. That's a lifer for me. He's a male, completely covered with indigo blue. Really pretty. That kind of complex song, the kind of jink, 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 or just a bunch of jumbles and tumbles. It's a lark bunting. Well, we're trying to find our second wildlife area, but we're in eastern Colorado where there's no self-service, so we're pretty much just guessing where it is. We'll see if we get there. Oh, we were driving down the highway, and I looked over and there's a burrowing owl on the fence, and so I told Dad there's a burrowing owl. And so we went down a little further, turned around, came back, and he let us get pretty close, and looking at him through the binoculars, it was really cool. He had bright yellow eyes. He was mostly brown, but with white spots, not very big. And then after a little bit, he took off and was hovering above the ground, and then dropped into the ground and caught something on the ground. So the burrowing owl is my 3rd lifer for today. Only 2 more. Well, we found our second spot, Hugo State Wildlife Area, but it doesn't have a whole lot of shelter, and it's kind of flat and dry looking, so it's kind of disappointing. But we'll see what we find. Just saw a bullock sorrel fly across. He went over there, so if we go over there, we'll probably see him. There's a common nighthawk up here in the middle of the day. Might be what's making that weird call. No, he's really too far away. I have no idea, he's too far away. I can't see any details. It was buffish, it had stripes on the head. So as soon as we get audio, in connection, I'll have to look up the song, because everything else matches a grasshopper sparrow. And if it was a grasshopper sparrow, that would be my 4th lifer. Well, we have a field guide on the phone, and it has some audio, so we're trying to figure out if what we saw earlier was a grasshopper sparrow. I didn't get a very good look at it, but I did hear it pretty well. So I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, probably the only way to figure out if that's really what it is to look at similar birds and see if how their song relates. Well, I definitely say it's a grasshopper sparrow.
To the grasshopper sparrow.
Well, we're taking a break at Hugo State Wildlife Area, and there's some kingbirds yelling at me. So it looked pretty boring when we got here, but we did get to observe a new nighthawk behavior, which was really cool. It would bend its wings and dive and make a really loud booming sound. And we saw what's most likely a grasshopper sparrow, which would be my fourth lifer. There's quite a few ponds scattered over, so we've seen some nice examples of the wetland area. Overall, I say Hugo, it hasn't been as bad as it looked when we got here, because there were a lot of lark buntings and western meadowlarks and the grasshopper sparrow, of course. So but we're going to head out now and get over to Kinney. So my sixth lifer is over here, an olive-sided flycatcher. It's a really cool bird. It has gray on the sides and a white stripe going from the belly all the way to the chin, so just white, and then the olive sides. It's really cool. Kind of tiny and elusive, but sometimes he'll perch in the open. Well, we're at our third and last place, Kinney State Wildlife Area, and on our way here, we got a fifth lifer, the yellow-headed blackbird, which we weren't expecting. And so when we got here, it didn't look too good, so we thought, well, let's just go. But as we were driving out, we saw an olive-sided flycatcher, a sixth lifer, a sixth. So we not only got our goal, but beat it. So we got two at our first place, the blue grosbeak and the eared grebe, and then at our second place we got on the way there we got a burrowing owl. At the second place we got a grasshopper sparrow, and then here yellow-headed blackbird and olive-sided flycatcher. So that will conclude our day. Please, if you like this video, please push the like button and get the subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified. Also, please leave a comment on what you liked about this video and what you'd like to see among our future videos. And remember, birds aren't boring.